All right, welcome back to Fix It Up. Today we got a GT3 and we can figure out some fitment on this thing. We can figure out everything that needs to be done with this and make it a really nice GT3. Right now it's a little in shambles, but we will get that all sorted out. All right, so we made it to the parts store. First thing we need to do, pop the frunk, and then we need to rip out this whole engine in the back and the transmission. We're not gonna need any of that because we need a better transmission and a better engine. We gotta make this GT3 beautiful and in perfect working condition. So my plan for this is to buy the V6 3.8 engine, and I also am going to buy the gearbox, which all updated gearbox models. They look pretty good. I'm liking them. Looking a little bit more worn in than before, and this just got like a really dark kind of color onto it instead of the chrome. I think it was chrome before. But we'll put all this in the GT3. All right, there she is. We're gonna need to fix up the battery and the radiator. I think there's some bad ones in it because it's still not at 100% condition. And there we go. She should be 100% condition. That's what we like to see. Next step, we got to find a color for this thing. I'm not 100% sure what color I want to go with this. I have a few ideas. I got a color code the other night in stream that I do want to try out. It was a blue color. I don't know exactly how it will look on this thing. But let's take this out in the sunlight. I told them I loved the color and then they DM'd me it. And I am actually really liking that. It's not bad on this. I don't know. Do I want to keep? I'm just going to keep this color, actually. I'm really liking it. Next step, since we're still here, we might as well swing her into the tint shop here, put some tint on it. I'll go with a full 5%. We'll just dark it as much as possible. All right, I think it's starting to look really good. That color is actually surprisingly good looking on this car. Now we need to find some wheels that'll complement that and match it pretty well, which I don't know if white wheels or darker wheels would look better with it. I might just go with some gray chrome. We might just stick with some gray chrome wheels. I think that could look really good. So we can go around, take off all these Honda wheels because this is not a Honda as far as I know. Definitely looks more like a Porsche to me than a Honda. But for wheels on this, let's first test what these looked like as a 240 on it. We're at least gonna need like a 300 in the back. In the front, we're gonna need a little bit more. I actually should have brought this and got some airbags. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some airbags to fully test this out. All right, let's just take a little pit stop in here, buy some air suspension, and we can not run into the wall, but we can bring this out here and put it in. All right, now I'm gonna lower it. I normally just like lowering every car. So for the slammed look on this car, it doesn't look bad, although we have no wheels right now. We will go figure out what size wheels we need. It'll just be a little bit easier to figure out the wheel sizing as long as we already have airbags in it. All right, we've made it all the way back here. So now I'm gonna grab, I think I wanna try these wheels on it. I don't think that'll look bad. We'll start with a 18 and I think we'll try a 300 at least to start with. And we'll grab a 20 rim. All right, and we'll see how that looks on the back. Still gonna need to go wider, probably by 20. We'll try a 320 on the back. On the front, the 300s actually, I think, are perfect. So let me buy 2 of these real quick, because I am gonna go down and get some other tires for this. And then I wanna try, what was it? 320, I think, on the back. And we'll get a tire to go with that rim. All right, and we'll test fit it. Also should probably turn shadows off just to make it a little bit easier to see in here. I'm liking the 320 on the back, 300 on the front. Let me just test the 320 out on the front, although I think it'll be a little bit too big. It's not bad, but it does lip out a little bit more than I want. So I think the 300 in the front, 320 in the back, that looks good to me. I'll take those off for now. We can then buy 2 of these for the rear, put those in my inventory. Turn shadows back on to make it look a little more visually appealing, and then delete those tires and we can go head down to the other city to tune and I guess fully test this thing out. All right, so these are gonna have to go a little bit differently than I normally have done them. I normally just do the stock speed test, the tune speed test, but I mean it's still gonna be pretty similar, but now we're doing this one with no wheels on it, and they added a speed limiter remover, so now cars can go a lot faster than they originally were able to. So we'll just start testing this thing, see if we can get the max speed on it right now, and then I'm sure we can get that max speed up quite a bit further than it is. Right now, I feel like the max speed of this thing's probably around 220. We might be able to get that over 300 miles per hour. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to fully test that out. I don't even know if we can hit max speed here without crashing into the back of a van. Okay. It's still going. 210. We got up to 210. And we went soaring through the air. But we made it up to 210 miles an hour. I'm sure it could go higher than that. Like I said, probably around 220 is the max of this thing stock. But might as well just go buy some sport tires for this thing. And then I might actually buy slicks for this. Make it quicker in a straight line. No, we're still gonna do it. We're gonna buy some sport tires. So I need 2 of these, good sir. There's an RF3. I'm gonna need to go buy that, I guess. I have 1 garage space open. So I think I'll be able to get that, but if I get 2 of each of these for the front and for the back, should have them all. I guess what we'll do is I'll go reset, put these tires on this, do another stock speed test to fully try and see if we can hit the max speed. Maybe it's a little faster with tires on it. Grab that RF3, head back down here, tune it, and then we'll do the tune speed test. Sounds good? Sounds good. And after I bought the RF3, a V8 just spawned. That's crazy. As soon as I got down here, I don't really have anything to sell to buy that. So I guess that V8's just going to go into the earth. But that's okay. We'll just get these tires on for now. Figure it out later. There is the front 2 tires done. Let me throw those on real quick. I might be able to figure out some way to get that V8, but I doubt it. All right, there's the rear tires all done and mounted and on the car. Let's pull this thing outside and get a good look at her. Wheels looking pretty good on the fitment, front and back. All right, did a little quick check in my garage to see if I could actually go buy that V8. There's nothing I could quickly sell, so we're just gonna let that disappear. I think I'm not even gonna paint those wheels, and I think I'm gonna leave this color on the GT3. I'm loving the looks of this so far. Now we can do a stock speed test with actual wheels on it, and we'll just go from here. We might as well try and get as much speed as we can, and we'll also bring this down, tune it, and see if we can make it go any faster. Oh, baby! We're actually good. There's nothing to worry about. Hey, Lightning McQueen, you saw nothing. Don't worry about me. Just passing by, you know, doing my daily routine. Might not be able to get it much past 215. I think 215 is like our top speed. So stock top speed, it doesn't seem to want to go much past 215, and that's not even on roads. You can't even really get it that high on the road. I'd use this longest straightaway that I could find that I knew of. But now we might as well get this thing tuned, and we're chilling though. There's nothing to see here. But like I was saying, we better get this thing tuned and see if we can actually get a higher top speed or not, and how much faster we can make this thing. I have a few different tunes I can try. The tunes are different than they used to be, so it might be a little bit more difficult to find the best tune for this thing. But as long as we make more horsepower than we are now, and more torque than we are now, that's all that really matters in the end, I guess. And it seems that each car has a different tune, and like each engine has a different tune, so it's a little bit different than it was. But I have a few tunes written down to try out, so I can just play around with them a little bit if need be. Actually, before I do this, let me test out the stock horsepower just to make sure that when I'm testing it, I'm actually making more than normal. Stock, we're making 850 and 706. So as long as we're making more than 850 and 706, that's all that really matters. But I want to try and be able to get at least like 1200 horsepower out of this thing. So now let me try the few different tunes that I have. So this is tune number 1 that I have to try out. We'll see how much horsepower this thing's making. If it's not over like at least 1100, I'll try a different one. It seems to be quite a bit faster already though. All right, let's see what we're making. 1142, that's not terrible. I want to get it about 100 more horsepower than that though. 1142 is not that bad though. All right, and this is tune number 2 that I have to test out. So we'll just apply this and we'll test her out, see if it's more than, what was the other one? 1142, I think. So if we can get more than that, then that'll be ideal. That's what we're looking for. At least over 1200, and I'll be happy and just keep the tune that I have. If not, I'll play around with them till I can get at least 1200. All right, what are we looking like? And 1149. More torque on this one though. So we'll do a little bit of messing around. I'll come back with you once I can hit that 1200 mark. All right, let's see what we're making here. Please be at least 1200. Oh, we are so close to 1200. I am just 0.21 away. I mean, that's darn near close enough. I think we're just gonna leave that. I'll show you the tune one time so you can check it out. This is what I got. I just changed a little bit of the numbers from the last one. So this is what I'm working with right now. I'm sure if I mess around a little bit more, I could figure it out, but that was just one take and I got it pretty close to 1200. So we'll leave it this for now. What was it? 1199.79. And then we got 1193.08 for the torque. So that's pretty close to what I was looking for. So I think we'll just leave this for now. We might as well now do a little test, see if we can get a different top speed and see how much faster it is. All right, well now it's time for the tune speed test. Let's just see what we can get going on the highway here. It's definitely seeming to be a lot quicker in acceleration. I have a feeling this will get to a lot higher speeds than before. We're already over what we were on the grass. Oh, we're good. Hold it strong. We didn't hold it strong. All right, I figured we might as well do the same kind of thing I did last time. Test out the top speed here. See if we can get it higher than we did before. I know we can at least get it over 215 because I did that on the highway, but we'll see how high up we can get this speed to go. Still going. It's reaching 240. We're going to break the speedometer here in a second. 243. 244, 245, 246. Okay, we got it up to 246. I don't know how much faster than that it could go, but I don't think you need to go much faster than a 246. So I guess now it's just time to go test it on the drag strip. We'll see what kind of time we can get with this thing. All right, I did come to the drag strip to do some drag races. The button is not working for me today. Oh, I got the button to work. All right, let's get ready. Turn traction control off and let's launch it. See what kind of time we can get with this thing. I don't know how great it will be. 5:59 for the first run. That's not the greatest, but it's not that bad. Oh, 5:39, not 5:59. I saw that a little bit wrong. Still, not the greatest, but not too bad. I think it's doable to get this under a 5. We'll give it another attempt. Hopefully I can get a better launch than last time. A bit better. Let's see how well this thing can do this time around. 503. That is a lot closer to where I wanted it to be. Let's get this thing under 5 here. All right, if I get the perfect launch, I'm not too worried about the shifts as much. I think as long as the launch was good, which I think it was, we should get under 5. We got a 503 back to back. I don't know why, but I keep getting a bunch of those back-to-back numbers, like the same exact time, 2 runs in a row with some of these cars. Well, we'll give it another attempt, I guess. Let's see if we can get under that 5 mark. Come on, come on. 484? Holy smokes. Is that the same time I got with the Corvette? Or was it a 487? I don't know, but that is a lot faster than I thought I was going to get for that run. That was not too crazy, but the time ended up being pretty crazy. I'm definitely happy with that. It probably would have been a little bit easier to go faster with some slicks on it, but I did end up putting the sport tires on it, but I figured sport tires makes it turn a little bit easier, and it'll still be a decent drift car if I wanted to drift it around with the setup that it has now. All right, well, I think that about wraps it up. This thing turned out actually really good. I'm loving it in this color. I was gonna use this color code and then possibly just go a little bit with a lighter blue, more grayish, but I love how this turned out and it looks really good with these wheels in my opinion. This is definitely one of my favorite cars in the game now. It also did pretty good on the drag strip, a little bit better than I was thinking it was gonna be. I figured it would be around the 5-second mark, but I didn't think we were gonna get at least like a 4.8, which is about where we got. We got the 4.84, which is pretty good, but I definitely love the looks of this thing. I love how it came out, and it's a really nice car. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something if you needed to learn a little bit about a GT3 or just wanted to enjoy watching a GT3, but hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, peace out.